When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Trojans offense takes the field for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, Dave, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going with the ground game left. Makes it past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack. get a lost yardage play, I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the run, it's Lee. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So Kansas offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Back to pass, it's Marshall. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kearney. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide, either way.
Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, USC! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the returner is stopped. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away, forced the incompletion.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Quarterback making checks. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Penny. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Nestled just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. The Trojans line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got it on the right.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the air. It's Marshall. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to take off. Last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the... Give to the running back. At the 35, he's loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Really don't like that play call for 2 reasons. Number 1, if you're down inside the 3-yard line, just run the football. Trust your guys up front to be able to get it done. But 2, if you are going to throw it, it's got to be a bang-bang play. You've got to have slants or quick outs or a back shoulder fade. Anything long developing, it just forces the quarterback to have to hold on to the football. And because of that, he took a terrible sack.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Complete to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down into the 37. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Oklahoma has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you think that coach is fired up on the sidelines right now, wait till the postgame. They're trailing by 18 to Oregon. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Kearney. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down. Dances away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans! And they end. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Carney. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. USC. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Trojans! And the route... Great place to start for this offense. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. No huddle here for the offense.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he motors into... This offense has it with really good field position.
Green 25.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Punch it out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They've got the screen set up. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And That's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The Trojans will hustle to the line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Carney. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Caught in the backfield. It's Kearney. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the option. And that's a high ball behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They